That's me and my boys, by the way. 3 boys. Let's get. There we go. Children. 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 That is an old Jamaican folk poem. I guess that's the best way I could say. Children, yes, mama. Where have you been to? Grandpapa, what did he feed you? Butter and cheese. Oh my goodness. What is the rest of where's my chair? It's like a questions and the kid answers back, and some of it don't even make sense because there's one question: where is my chair? Up in the air. How can I reach it? Climb on a broken chair. Suppose I fall. I do not care. It's just one of them things. You know, we all have little folk things that we say, and that was a Jamaican folk poem that we said when I was a kid, which talks about children. Those are my boys answering, yes, mama. And listen, there is a lot of rumbling. It's an undertone. It's not overt, don't have children. Because you hear overt, don't get married. We talked about that last week. Now it's like a little silent rumbling that children, you shouldn't have them. Even have married people getting on the, not married people, but parents getting on the internet talking about how they wish they didn't have any children. I don't even, are these people being paid off by some sort of psy-op organization? Now we're getting conspiracy theorists. We don't even have to go conspiracy theorists. Right now, today, I have 6 reasons why having children is an amazing decision. Why don't we just get right into them? And I, of course, would love to hear your reasoning on why children are important to have. I know you all are young. You're not even anywhere close to this. I'm talking about having children once you've gotten married, you've found that person that your values align, and that you can have a marriage, a real marriage, not a Disney marriage, a marriage where you all can grow a family and grow a life together. You have children. And now here's some reasons why you should. 1, it is the ultimate. Well, you know, some people, there may be people out there that disagree with me, but I don't care. I'm telling you, this is the ultimate expression of masculinity, to be able to produce offspring, to use all those sperms and all the other things to create another human. It's the ultimate expression of femininity to use your womb, your uterus, your ovaries, your eggs, and create another human being, coming together to create another human being. That's amazing. It's like a miracle. And yes, I understand that there's some people that for various reasons they are not able to reproduce. We're not speaking to the exception. We're speaking to the miracle of having children, and to how much it just really, and just, it's the expression of masculinity, the expression of femininity, to be able to bear children, to be able to participate in the formation of a child. It's amazing. I'm just telling you what, you're going to be part of creation. There you go. Number 2, it develops your nurturing side as a woman. You have this helpless little creature when it comes out of you that can't eat, can't speak, can't move. It's not like a baby cow that gets up and is walking in 5.3 seconds. No. This little infant is helpless for a long time, and it develops the nurturing aspect of your femininity. And the same with a man. It develops your desire to provide. It just catapults that. I mean, you speak to a lot of men. They have their children, and all of a sudden they have a purpose in life. They know why they need to get out there and grind and make that money and provide whether they're a farmer, a taxi driver, a lawyer, a doctor, they get out there and they grind and they figure out how their family is going to live and survive. It wakes these things up inside of you. It just creates and turns you into a better person, makes you more nurturing as a woman, and makes you more, it takes you into your provider zone as a man. Who wouldn't want that? Number 3, it gives you have somebody to mentor, someone to teach and pass your wisdom onto. There's a lot of baby kids out there and random people. Yeah, you share with them. But there's nothing like pouring into your own offspring, somebody that is a part of you. It does something to you. I'm telling you, you have somebody that you could mentor and put your values, your personal values into. And on the same hand, it's legacy. You get to pass on your family legacy, your name, your genetic makeup, your big nose, your straight nose, your big lips, your skinny lips, your small ears, your big feet, whatever. You get to, it's funny. You can, in some of those families, I can tell that's a hunter. I could tell that's a Beaugelin. You see them. These characteristics are there. And this is an opportunity when you have children to pass on these genetic legacies and even properties that's been passed down from family to family to family. Go ahead, have them kids so that you could pass down a legacy. Number 5 is God really told you. He said, be fruitful and multiply. I mean, God said it. Go ahead and do it. This world is continuing contrary to what the people that believe in what is it, global warming. Even if there's global warming, it doesn't matter. The world is going to continue. Contrary to what people say that there's not enough space. I work in the middle of nowhere, North Carolina. Listen, I pass acres and acres of wide open land, acres and acres of land covered with trees, fertile land with river running through it, where we could hold thousands of people. There is room on the planet. There is not room in some of these big, massive cities where everybody is kind of squished together like a sardine. There's so much room. I'm not even talking to go out to the Midwest, like, Montana and Wyoming, where I just came back from camping. Some of those out there, your water situation is not quite sure. You got to be borrowing water from other states and, the little rivers and stuff, tributaries that you could live around. But honestly, there's room on the planet. Don't worry about this whole overpopulation thing. I don't know who said that. Who said that? If everybody has their little plot of land and grew something, I don't believe in the overpopulation. Y'all, if you believe in it, let me know in the comment section below and give me some proof. Drop an article, drop a link. Let me understand, where is the earth overpopulated? Because I don't see it. But it really gives you're following the charge that God says to be fruitful and multiply. Number 6 is it makes you just a less selfish person. It takes the focus off yourself. And you may be like, Dr. D. Nice, I want to be selfish. It needs to be about me. You cannot improve as a person by only focusing on yourself. It's impossible. You become a worse version of yourself when you only focus on yourself. That's just how life is. God created us as human beings to love each other, care for each other as we love ourselves, as we love God. If all your focus is just on you, then it's just not going to happen. Children also, number 7, is it helps you they help you just become a better person. You just, as you watch them grow, you watch the miracle of their birth. You watch them grow in innocence and how they're so trusting. And you observe them move through life with such peace and calm and trust and carefreeness. Carefreeness, is that a word? I don't know. I just made that up. But it brings something out inside of you. You watch them in awe. You're like, I'm going to see if I could develop this childlike trust, this childlike view of life, this innocent way of moving through life. It takes away the jaded part of living. Because, a few videos I did a few weeks ago about life is hard. Life is hard. It can make you jaded. And when you have such innocence around you, it really brings those things to life. You remember the goodness of life. Well, there's your argument for having children. I know right now in this progressive, wealthy, very modern world, we feel that it's so old-timey to want to have children. Who wants to do that? We don't have to do that no more. We can take our birth control pills. We can do all these different kind of things to avoid having children. We could put it off. All these different things. I'm telling you, there's nothing more basic, nothing more human than to get married and to reproduce ourselves. Get married and be fruitful and multiply. I hope that as y'all are young teenagers, you're adding that to one of your life goals, not just to be a doctor or a lawyer or engineer or YouTuber. You're adding father, mother, wife, husband. All of those are added to the list of things that you also want to accomplish. And of course, throw in there Christian, a lover of God. Hallelujah. All right, let me know in the comment section below if I even moved the needle in your mind just a little bit.